This is a very interesting Rubens painting about weight, okay? Who's this guy? How's he doing? He's dead, right? He's dead. That's part of the story, is that he dies, right? That's a dead body. It's cadaverous, it's green, it's all that stuff. It's dead. Who's that? Did someone say Dumbledore? You know, I think that's a very interesting parallel. You know? Let me tell you something about Simon. Simon is the chief priest, so he is essentially the head wizard, you know, of the temple. This is back when there was a temple, right? This is Jesus. This is the same guy at two different times. It's the same guy at two different times. This is the presentation in the temple. Look at the orientation of the people. The crucifixion, look at the orientation of the people. The visitation, where is he? He's in her stomach. That's enough. Okay. See, he's painted as a volume. He's not painted as a person, he's painted as a volume. Again, Uglo, painting volumes. And whereas Rubens is blending all those shapes together, Uglo is keeping all those shapes separate. Shape can be illusionistic, non-objective, and expressionistic. The illusion of space here, right? Through the deployment of rectangles. We already talked about that. Yeah, do you have a question? Felix Gonzalez, Gonzalez. Torres, Torres, no hyphen. Okay. This is Richter. These are two paintings. That's his daughter, that's his wife. Okay. Richter's like 70. This is his wife. All right. That's all I want to say about that. But he's like 70. Okay. The arrangement of shapes in the rectangle. Painting a photograph so it becomes something more than a photograph. Okay. Two paintings of the same motif. The beginning of like this sort of non-objective treatment of the motif. Taking the elements of landscape and taking them out of landscape. And then pure abstraction. Okay. And it's sort of weird to look at the Richter and then look at this and to think how this was about freedom and expression and all that stuff. And the Richter is not about any of that stuff. Okay. Basquiat. It's painted this way because it means something. Not because he did it wrong. It means something that it's painted this way. Another Basquiat. It's not that he couldn't draw the figure the right way. He means something by drawing it that way. The manipulation of shape leads to the manipulation of meaning. This is Marlene Dumas. Weird baby, huh? It's a weird baby. That baby has an adult's eyes. That's really what it is. So, and it's purposeful. This one seems to be about some sort of child abuse. And it's not that she can't paint the figure the right way. She's saying something by painting the figure this way. Jenny Saville, once again, the plastic surgery pictures. And these are huge. These are like 8 feet high by 6 feet wide. Murakami, once again, the sort of use of regular geometry to make organic things look weird. We're almost done. I'm sorry? I think he might have. I'm not really certain. I don't listen to that hippity-hop music, so I don't know much about that. Know much about that sort of thing. I'm not really interested in that sort of thing. Okay, this is the takeaway from this, right? Two-dimensional art is capable of a three-dimensional illusion. It can create the feeling of real space, okay? Two-dimensional art is capable of creating its own rules for itself, creating a particular space related solely to itself, okay? Mark Tansey. This is a brief history of modernist painting, okay? This is painting as a window, right? Painting as a window. This is like illusionistic painting. Painting as a wall. This is formal modernist painting, where the painting is itself is just a flat shape. And then painting as a dialogue between the painter and the painted. Yeah. David, can we have the lights, please? Okay. Who's got questions? Go ahead.
What's a hangover?
What's a hangover? When two people love each other very much, sometimes mommies touch daddies in a special way. Okay, what else? Any other questions? Back there, there was a question? No questions? Yes? Romare Bearden, Beardon. And there's also Henri Matisse. Those two. Yes? The guy who what? Murakami. Murakami. If we have no questions, I have one last thing to say. Next week, just let me have your attention for 1 second, and then I promise you can all go home and watch Law and Order reruns. Yes. But dun dun. Next week we're going to talk about color, right? We're going to talk about value and color. And it's very fitting that today, 50 years ago, 9 black students integrated the school in Little Rock, Arkansas. So when you think about color, I really want you to think about that. And I also want you to look around at your classmates, because some of you, maybe not even 50 years ago, would be allowed to be here at a public school. So color becomes a very, very important thing, not just in terms of art, but in terms of how we deal with each other. Okay? Thank you very much for your time.